Hey everybody, Ditkaz here, and today I have one show left to watch from winter 2026, so I'm going to make my spring 2026 watch list. So got to go through a bunch of these previews. I know some of these I'm not going to have to watch because they're shows I already know I'm going to watch for sure. Just 4 right here in the top 6 shows on Annie chart. So we're going to just go ahead and get this list made so we can get on with it. Okay, so in spring 2026, first off, we have ReZero Season 4. I don't need to watch the trailer. I know for a fact that I'm going to watch it, so I've watched everything else there. Then we have, what is it? I think it's Demons of the Shadow Realm. Isn't that what the English for that is? The new one by the Full Metal Alchemist creator? Yes. I want to make sure I spell this right. I know I'm watching this one as well. Heard this one is really, really good, so that is a for sure. And then here we have Slime Season 4. That one is gonna for sure happen. Classroom of the Elite I haven't watched. Wistoria Wand and Sword Season 2, that is a for sure. Wand and Sword Season 2. I have been absolutely waiting for that one. Now, what is this? I made friends with the second prettiest girl in my class. I think I've seen some stuff on this one. This is going to be interesting to see if I want to watch this one or not. Maki Mehara, the class outcast, finally makes his first friend, Umi Asanagi, the second prettiest girl in class and the center of everyone's attention. He's convinced she's out of his league, but as their unlikely friendship grows, Maki starts to wonder, could there be more than just friendship between them? Okay, just from the description, this seems interesting. This is going to be a probable. Okay. So, just initial reaction, I do really like the character designs. I like the main female character there. She's really cute. So, let's see where we go from here. Yeah, she's got a super adorable design. This is a probable right now. What? Oh no, is that blonde chick gonna be into him too? I wonder. Is that the prettiest girl in class? No, you're not gonna lose to her. Okay, that seems like a decent theme. We'll see what the full theme sounds like whenever get to listen to it. I missed the opening theme. Okay, this is definitely a highly probable. We're not going to say that is a for sure, but that is a highly probable. Okay, what else do we have here? Marriage Toxin. I've heard that this series is pretty good too. For centuries, the deadly arts have been perfected by those known as the Masters. Among them, the Poison Masters of the 5 great families hold the most fearsome power and influence. Hikaru Garo, heir to the Poison Masters Garo family, has lived his entire life in the underworld, far removed from love or marriage. But when the Garo family head decrees that Hikaru's sister must bear an heir to preserve the bloodline, by force if necessary, Hikaru resolves to protect her at all costs. It is then that Hikaru encounters Mei Kinosaki, a brilliant marriage swindler who becomes the target of his latest job. Realizing that the only way of solving the family succession problem and protecting his sister is through marriage, Hikaru impulsively asks Mei for help in finding a bride. Okay. Again, I heard this one is pretty good. So, let's check this one out. Yo, that is a cool fucking weird gas mask. I mean, obviously it's not, I don't know how much as a gas mask, what's the point of it not covering your one eye? But that could be cool. Ooh. Okay. That's an interesting theme, and we have some pretty decent looking animation. It's got a little bit of a decent style to it. A little bit weirder. I like her little bow. Oh, he's got like a scar on his face, like under his eye. That's interesting. Ooh. Yeah, okay, this theme kind of sounds like it might rule. Was that a hamster? That was a fucking sweet-ass hamster, okay. This is, I can see why people like the look of this. This is... And then we have like a trolling ending theme? What the fuck is that? Okay, this is a very highly maybe to a probable as well. Holy shit. Just fear him for no reason. That he's got a cool ass fucking scar. Holy shit. There's already a second season confirmed for this. Alright. That's a probable. Alright, Dr. Stone's Part 3. I still haven't watched any of the rest of this. I don't think... What is this? I don't think I've watched this. Is The Angel Next Door. Spoils Me Rotten. Yeah, I haven't watched this, the first season of that, so I'm gonna worry about that one. Hori no Juheki, that's on Netflix. I don't have Netflix, so... This. Otaku ni yasashi gal wa nai. Gals can't be kind to otaku. I think I've heard about this one too. Meet Takuya Seo, an otaku who sits behind the popular girls in class, Ichiji and Amane. Since they're people from different castes, you wouldn't expect them to have much in common. But when their worlds collide over a borrowed eraser, Takuya slips up about his favorite anime, and Amane is rather quick to correct him. She says she's not a fan, but her familiarity with the series suggests otherwise. Could she be a fellow geek? Oh, is this maybe peak? Oh, man. Okay. Shit. This might be a little bit harder season than I thought. I like this little music here. Okay. Oh, it's like a fucking Magical Girl series? Hell yeah. Ooh, I like the vocals in that theme so far. That sounds pretty good. And she's like smug as shit. I love shit like that too. She's adorable. Which one's the one that corrects him? Oh man, this is adorable looking. I do like this art style. It's kind of reminiscent, I feel like, of the normal looking versions of the characters in You and I Are Polar Opposites. Similar. Not the same, but kind of similar in terms of like the way their eyes and like facial structure is. For the girls at least. No! It's a love triangle, him and the nerd and the two gals? Hell yeah. Bro, they all just call him Otaku-kun? That's fucked up. Some of you other people gotta be nerds too. Bro, I saw a couple of these showing like comparisons to Hokkaido Gals Are Super Adorable, and where's my second season of that at? Ashiteru game wo Orisatai. I want to end this love game. I heard of this one too. Fuck. Childhood friends Yukiya and Miku share everything, except their feelings. Ever since 6th grade, they've played a love game. They take turns saying I love you, and whoever gets flustered first loses. Now in high school, their hearts are closer than ever, but will they finally find the courage to confess? That's fucked up. Okay, well, shit. Let's watch the trailer. Okay, so he says it like super fucking serious, like glaring at her, and she's all smiles, dude. He's gonna lose all time like that. That's a terrible strategy. Okay, nice little background music here. An interesting color palette for their characters, for like their school uniforms. It's like the colors are muted in a lot of this. That's weird. It's like I feel like a lot of shows there, it's a lot brighter. Maybe this is a little, I mean, as much as, maybe this is a little bit more serious in terms of it, like being like how it is like a drama like that. I mean, it's a rom-com, but maybe it's meant to be taken a little more seriously. That's what the color palette would suggest to me. Oh, that's kind of kind of crazy animation a little bit, like super detailed on little movements. Okay, so that's different. Yeah, you get her with the wall slam. You know, oh, did you make yourself flustered too? Then again, I do have 4 fantasy series already, so if I'm throwing a bunch of like rom-coms right off the rip, I'm just kind of evening shit out. Granted, I still have 8 minimum series to add, so, but I'm already at 4 possible. Okay, so this is that barbarian, right? I heard this is really good. I'm not even gonna watch the trailer, but I heard this was good. My buddy recommended it. The Warrior Princess and the Barbaric King. I'm just putting it on the list. I heard it was good. It's going on the list. It's making it. I'm able to skip that one. Isekai non-Biri Noko. What is this? What? Second season of what? Farming Life in Another World. I did not watch the first season, so I don't have to worry about that one. Beginning After the End. Okay, I forgot that one was on here. After the End, season 2. Okay. Kanen-sama wa Akumade Choroi. Mistress Cannon is devilishly easy. Oh, she's adorable looking. Dude, is that MILF? MILF spotted. Cannon, a female demon, infiltrates a high school with the goal of devouring some delicious human souls. She sets her sights on the perfect target, a teenage boy named Kyogi Yoji. Yuji. And goes for the kill, only to somehow end up in a relationship with him instead. Cannon's never been in love before, and this oddly innocent demon creates absolute chaos as the two venture into romance with a first date and beyond. Oh, shit, brother. Damn. I'm already at 6 now. Fuck. Son of a bitch. Perfect voice for a character like this. Like, absolute S-tier casting. Wait, and he's younger than her. She had him by a rope. Was dragging him. What the hell? Oh shit, that's crazy. He was so into it. That's how they started dating. That's fucking amazing. Oh, fucking, this is also peak. Holy shit. This maid is awesome too. Holy shit, this is improbable. Fuck. It's gonna be another rough season to whittle down. What on earth? This is gonna be amazing. Holy shit. Oh my god. And he meant a date. Holy shit. That is an awesome fucking theme too, and these characters are fucking adorable. They're like, these characters look fucking great. Holy shit. This one might just be making the list too. She had him on a fucking leash. That's fucking, well, basically because she's still tied up. That's amazing. Let's hold hands. Ha! The classic. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, that's going on the list, brother. There's already a second season announced? Fuck yeah, brother. Let's go. What's this? 4 seasons anime? Shunka Shuto Daikosha Haru no Mai. When the agent of spring, Hinagiku Kaio, is abducted, spring itself vanishes, plunging the world into unending winter. Refusing to give up, her devoted guard, Sakura Himedaka, searches for her for years. When Hinagiku suddenly returns, the two set out to restore the lost season, face the past that tore them apart, and reclaim the warmth they refuse to lose again. I'm gonna pass on that one. Kill Owl? Kill Blue. Yeah, I guess Owl would be blue. Yeah, Owl is blue. Juzo Ogami is a legendary hitman who has never failed an assignment, no matter how impossible. One day, after wiping out a powerful organization, he is stung by a mysterious wasp and collapses. When he wakes up, the fearsome 39-year-old assassin is transformed into a 13-year-old boy. Before he can even process what happened, his boss delivers a new order. In that body, infiltrate a middle school. What awaits him is an unexpected school life filled with colorful classmates, youthful chaos, and looming danger. Can Juzo ever return to his original form, or will the assassins closing in on him in his second life end his second life before it even begins? Son of a bitch, considering I know Vending Machine season 3 or whatever is this season as well. So I'm already at 8. Fuck. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. I like her like little hair. It's not, I guess, kind of they're like Hagos or whatever they're called. Still, I like their uniforms. Those are interesting. And I like his two-toned hair. It's pretty cool music. I mean, yeah, you definitely freak out if you were 30 your age all of a sudden. That's like the team's nurse. Wait, was he married and he had a kid? No way. Huh. If that's the case, they really ruined his fucking life. Oh, but he still got some skills. All right, so this could be interesting. Or maybe he used to have a family. That's a maybe. That is a maybe. Considering even if I only add these ones and not this one, I'll be at freaking 12 already. Liar Game by Madhouse. Wishing she would live up to the ideal, Kanzaki Nao's father named her thusly for honesty. Nao has more than lived up to her father's wishes, even exceeding them and earning the label of a foolishly honest girl. This makes Nao the least qualified candidate for the high-stakes Liar Game, where winning requires deceiving the opponent out of their money and losing means receiving massive debt. However, that doesn't stop a box containing 100 million yen in cash and a card informing her of her participation in the game from arriving at her doorstep. Nor does it stop her from being promptly tricked out of the entire sum of money. Upon hearing that a genius swindler responsible for the bankruptcy of a major corporation is being released from jail, Nao goes to the swindler, Shinichi Akiyama, to enlist his help. With that, the two are drawn into the dark, greed-filled, and deceptive world of the Liar Game. That doesn't interest me. Oh god, I forgot about that one too. Welcome to Demon School Arumakun. Season 4. That is an absolute for sure. Completely forgot about that. Shit. Oh, man. Needy Girl Overdose. I think I heard of this one, too. OMG Kawaii Angel, affectionately known as K Angel, is the top streamer girl with 10 million subscribers. And not a day goes by without seeing her in action. Whether online, on TV, or at a live show, she is always surrounded by her cheering fans. Striving to catch up with K Angel's popularity is a 3-girl streaming unit called Karamazov. And far removed from the world of these streamers is Cache, a girl who lives with her freeloader boyfriend while working at a theme cafe. The story of the internet angel who captivated the world, woven by a girl who shines like a star, and girls who reach for that brilliance, and the story of you on the other side of the screen begins here. No, that doesn't really interest me that much either. Kane Banashi, that doesn't air, that's YouTube, I'm not doing that. Is this one part 3? Oh, Sentence of a Bookworm. Okay, I haven't watched that. That's another thing I forgot about. When did that... I missed the second season of Dragon Raja, huh? I'll have to binge that at some point. I just remembered because I saw something about it a couple days ago, so... Okay, what's this one? Ponkatsu Fuki into Skirt Take ga Futekisetsu na JK no Hanashi, which stands for the klutzy class monitor and the girl with the short skirt. Sakura Daimon is the school's prefect. A prefect is a student who is authorized to enforce discipline. As a prefect, he's supposed to be a role model to other students, but unfortunately he's not perfect. Koinata is one of the people who Sakura Daimon has tried to discipline into wearing appropriate school attire, but she has thus far been disobedient. Let's check it out. Okay. So his character design is kind of similar to like some of the Mob Psycho characters. This is a very different, unique art style. He definitely looks like a Mob Psycho character. So the guys look like Mob Psycho characters. Okay, not that one, but the first two they showed. Wait, why does he change like that when he's like out of the library? What the hell? Okay. Who is that guy? That's not a student. That's a 40-year-old man. Okay. She like falls in love with him? Okay. I like these themes. They seem pretty good. This is a maybe. Yeah, that's a maybe. Kamina Boten Yoeru Sugata wa Yuri no Hana. Boten Kamina fully blossoms when drunk. New university life, new dorm mates, and a whole new world of drinks. Boten Kamina takes her first sip of alcohol after spotting the quiet dorm leader Ibuki Tonami enjoying a highball alone. A highball alone. From shochu to whiskey, Botan shares the joy of drinking with friends, while Ibuki slowly learns that some pleasures are better when shared. No, it's okay. Reincarnation no Kaben? Petals of Reincarnation. Toya Senji is talentless. He's tried everything, but he can't seem to excel at anything no matter how hard he tries. Then he meets Haito, a kendo champion and humanity's protector. She uses the stem of reincarnation to draw on the abilities of her past lives, but it only works when she slits her own throat. And now she wants Toya to join her. I guess. Let's see. What the hell? Kind of some sick music, and the art looks pretty interesting. This is really odd. Like the weird like petals off where they slit their throat is just odd. What's with the fucking weird bird guy? What in the hell is going on? And I want a good look at like the main character's like arm. What the? Both his arms get weird. What the shit? I don't know. It looks a little weird. No, we're pass on that one. I haven't watched this one yet either. The Yuzakura-san one. Yoa Yoa Sensei. Chicken Fighter, bro. I might watch Chicken Fighter. Yeah, Yoa Yoa Sensei, huh? High school homeroom teacher Hiyori Hiwamura is known as the scary teacher, and if you offend her, she'll put a curse on you. Or at least that's what everyone believes. She's secretly a total softie who's deeply misunderstood, and once you see her sweet side, she'll put a different kind of spell on you. Unfortunately, one of her students, Akihito Abikura, has accidentally discovered her secret. Okay. Oh, her voice is adorable. What the hell? That bitch punched a hole in the wall. Compared to some of these other ones that are like normal, but no, this maybe isn't as much. This is a lot more comedy. It's like groping the teacher's boobs. What the hell? Oh my god. Whoa. Okay. Maybe with this kind of pervy anime. Haibara-kun no Syokute Seishu New Game. Haibara's Teenage New Game Plus. We all have embarrassing memories or deep regrets from high school, right? Socially anxious college senior Natsuki Haibara sure does. When he thinks back on that time of his life, all he has are fleeting fantasies of a happy adolescence that could have been. Imagine his bewilderment and surprise then when he inexplicably finds himself 7 years in the past, 1 month before his first year of high school. Can Haibara avoid his previous mistakes, make his way to the top of the school social pyramid, and end up with the girl of his dreams? Or will he be forced to relive 3 years of solitude as the most hated guy in school? He'll need all the help he can get in order to succeed, from a workout regimen to online how-to guides, a childhood friend, and plenty of sheer willpower. Watch as Haibara takes a second shot at his teenage years. I think I'm okay on that one. Okay. Kuroneko to Maho no Kyoshitsu. Classroom of the Black Cat and a Witch. Vika Virgo is an apprentice witch, but can't use any magic. She needs someone to be her master in order to get into the academy of her dreams. But she has no money and no connections. Suddenly, a mysterious talking black cat that can use magic appears before her. Spica wants to learn magic, and the black cat wants his curse broken. Goals on the same path. Therefore, a secret master apprentice relationship was born, but the key to breaking the curse is kissing a clumsy witch and the teachings of a black cat. The Magic Academy fantasy starts here. Nah, I'll pass on that one too. Alright, Chicken Fighter, bro. What does Chicken Fighter look like? Rooster Fighter. Humanity is on the verge of collapse after the demonic kaiju descend without warning, laying waste to cities and crushing all in their path. Resistance fails, hope fades. Things look bad until a lone rooster steps forward. Keiji, the neighborhood cock of the walk, is more than just an ordinary rooster. He's humanity's greatest defender. His opponents may be 10 stories tall, but with razor-sharp spurs and a battle cry that splits the sky, this unlikely hero carries the fate of the world on his wings. When defenses fall and hope fades, one bird will rise. Oh no, dude. I have to watch this trailer. If this is even remotely decent looking, I'm fucking watching it. Why is there... Oh god, it's like CG, but it actually looks so ridiculous. Holy shit. What on earth, bro? I don't know why it's playing like these other closed captions. But what? Why is that other chicken have a backpack and like a shinai? What the one cock? What cursed looking kaiju, bro? Oh my god, dude, sold. Sold. Don't care. I haven't watched this show, so I don't have to worry about that. What is this? Nigashita sakana wa okikata ga suryageta sakana ga ukisugita ken. Something about a sword? No. Always a catch. What? Born into a legendary ducal family, martial prodigy Maria Mimi Enovatsi loses her claim as heir and is suddenly ordered to marry into prestige. With no options left in her homeland, she transfers to a neighboring kingdom, only to be publicly dumped at graduation by a prince she's never met over an engagement she didn't even know she had. Will Maria be doomed to a life as a spinster? I'll pass on that one for right now too. I don't even want to watch it. Like, I don't want to get too many fucking things here. Megami Isekai Tensei Nani ni Naritai Desuka Ore Yusha no Rakatsu De. What? My ridiculous reincarnation? Or is it just supposed to be ridiculous reincarnation? My reincarnation destination is the it is Rib. The rib of a harem-loving, happy-ending, overpowered hero. An isekai reincarnation anime that defies anime conventions is born. Beyond traditional animation, this series delivers an exhilarating isekai reincarnation tale through unconventional techniques like stop-motion, puppet theater, and live action, featuring the aloof goddess in charge of isekai reincarnations and the protagonist Mi, who endures one absurd reincarnation. No. That just seems weird. Kami no Iwatsuki Kusunoki Te. Kusunoki's Garden of Gods. Minato Kusunoki is assigned to manage his family's haunted, abandoned countryside estate. However, thanks to his overwhelming spiritual power, Minato accidentally purifies the entire place, turning the once cursed property into a peaceful haven for wandering gods and deities. As Minato settles in, he finds himself surrounded by quirky divine neighbors and the lively chaos of life among the gods. I'm going to pass on that one too. Ow. that? Oh, I thought so. Okay. Huh. A curse that binds past and present. Mao, a young mystic who lives in the Taisho period of the early 1900s Japan, is a mysterious onmyoji who, after suffering a life-altering curse, has continued to live for 900 long years. His world becomes even stranger when he meets Nanako Kiba, a junior high schooler who seems to have traveled from the future. In spite of her tender years, Nanoka has lived a strange life herself, marked by her traumatic experience as a young child losing both her parents to a grisly accident. But when Nanoka decides to return to that fateful shopping arcade, she is transported to another time and place, a world where supernatural Ayakashi thrive in an era long before her own. There she meets Mao, whose abrupt and bizarre question prompts Nanoka to see herself and her curious life in a completely new light. Now the two travelers from different worlds unite as they take on the dark powers that grip both their lives. This is the Inuyasha author. I will watch this trailer. What the hell? I dig that music. This is a maybe. I never did finish watching, like, I haven't watched the last movie or the final act of Inuyasha or the sequel series, so like maybe. Yo, this music is sick. Hell yeah. This action looks fucking sweet. What was that big ass turtle? That's fucking sick. What the hell? Is she like a demon or something on Earth? Oh, true. Fuck yeah. This doesn't even really sound that much like a True song. Maybe. That's a big maybe. Mata korosarete shimata no desune tante-sama. Which means killed again, Mr. Detective. What the fuck? Saki Otsuki is the son of a legendary detective working to follow in his father's footsteps with his assistant, Lilithia. However, something's different about this high school sleuth. Wherever he goes, he always manages to get himself entangled in his cases as a murder victim. When Saki is tasked to infiltrate a luxury cruise ship, he finds himself killed once again, but every time he reopens his eyes, Lilithia is there by his side, ready to help him get to the bottom of the mystery. We're going to pass on that one too. Replica date koi wo suru. Even Replica can fall in love. When she doesn't feel well, when there's a test, when she doesn't want to go to school, I take her place. I'm her replica. I'm not meant for anything else, but that changed when I fell in love. I wear my hair up so the boy I fell for knows it's me. We skip school and promise to meet again tomorrow and every day after. I'm her replica. Everything about me is borrowed and empty, but my heart is mine. Okay, so I like the character designs. This is a very, very cute character. Let's see what else we got here. I like this theme a lot too. This looks pretty decent. If I don't watch this now, this might be one of those ones I try to come back to later. Partially because I'm interested in like the whole concept of like these multiple people having like doppelgangers, basically these replicas. That's a maybe. Yeah, Vending Machine Season 3. Reborn as a vending machine. I now wander the dungeon. Season 3. Snowball Earth. Yukio, I'm going to make a friend. A shy boy named Tetsuo. The only thing he had was a giant robot named Yukio. They became saviors in the fight against the galactic monsters coming from outer space. After the final battle, Tetsuo returns to Earth for the first time in 10 years and witnesses an astonishing world. It's a frozen Earth named Snowball Earth, where the entire land is covered in snow and ice, being turned into a deadly world. What happened to the human race, and will Tetsuo be able to fulfill the promise he made to Yukio? Nah, that's okay. Awajima Hyake. What? At Awajima Opera School, girls from across Japan strive to earn a place on stage. Wakana is driven by her love of musical theater, while Kinue studies with quiet discipline. Scholarship student Emi draws attention from all, but especially from Keiko, who struggles with admiration and comparison. Through shifting perspectives, their intertwined days explore ambition, friendship, and self-discovery. I'm okay on that one, too. Adaima Jamasari Ojamasarimas. What is? Pardon the intrusion, I'm home. So this is what it means to have roommates now. Office worker Rinko, 24, lives alone and is secretly an otaku. One day her apartment gets connected to the two neighboring rooms through a hole in the wall. In the room on the left is a fresh-faced yet mysterious guy who is overly sweet to Rinko. The room on the right is occupied by a guy with violent tendencies who is similarly mysterious. But wait, I think I know him. Rinko's only source of solitude, her apartment, has been turned upside down. Now her day is full of heart-pounding surprise. We're going to pass on that one too. Kirio Fan Club. What would you do if your crush had ear-splitting farts? What? For Aimi and Nami, the answer is to cry tears of joy for being able to pinpoint at a distance the object of their affection. Kirio from a single toot. These are the kinds of deep philosophical questions the two friends, rivals in romance, pose to each other to prove their love for this boy who hardly seems to know they exist. That won't stop them from conducting nightly rituals to entice him into their dreams, though, or listing out what exactly they like about him. Down to the very last organ, but when push comes to shove, will they choose their hilarious friendship over a shot at love? That's a bit weird. Hidoriki no Eren. As high school reaches its midpoint, Koichi Asakura, who dreams of studying design at art school, has his plans shaken by explosive graffiti on a museum wall. The artist is Erin Yamagishi, a left-handed girl who buried her talent after a past incident. Drawn together by art, Koichi pursues design as Erin returns to painting, but fear, ambition, and old scars threaten their paths. Erin the South... Nah, that doesn't seem that interesting to me. On Prime? Ichijoma Mankitsu Garashi. High school girl... What does that stand for? Oh, just... Same thing, okay. High school girl in the manga cafe. Mako is a countryside girl who enters a rich girl's school. All expenses would be paid if she participates in activities, but who knew it would mean live-in work in a manga cafe? Living in a small manga cafe booth turns out not to be so bad. Would you like to have your fill of the manga cafe staffed by cute high school girls? Nah, I'm okay on that. Ace the Diamond. I'm not watching Fist of the North Star. Kami no Shizuku. The Drops of God. World-renowned wine critic Yutaka Kanzaki has passed away, leaving behind a wine collection worth over 12 billion yen. His will states that his collection will be given to the one who can identify the origin and year of 12 wines he's chosen, the 12 apostles, and one that's superior even to them, the Drops of God. Competing for the prize are Yutaka's son, Shizuku, who received a world-class education in wine but rebelled against his father and has never drank a drop, and Issei Tomine, a young, charismatic wine critic whom Yutaka had recently adopted as his son. What is wine? What is a parent and child? What is life? The complex and fragrant battle surrounding legendary Drops of God is about to begin. That doesn't seem that interesting to me. Okay, that's on YouTube. What the hell is this? That looks like a funky pan. What the hell is that thing? Kojima Uteba le Hororo. Kojima, why sing when you can warble? In the fall of his first year of junior high school, Arata Koda encountered a strange thing. In this home comedy, a mysterious creature named Kojima brings new life to the Konoda family, where the atmosphere is slightly tense due to the concerns for the eldest son, a Ronin student who is preparing for the entrance examinations. By the way, the creature who calls himself Kojima speaks normal language and eats the same food as humans or insects. Did he come from outer space, or did he... no. Ghost concert missing songs. The year's 2045. In a world where songs have been banned, instead of humans playing instruments and creating music, a music app titled Mux is in charge of these things. High school student Saria goes out with her friends one day, but she happens to hear someone singing, which is supposed to be prohibited. What she finds is a lone ghost, a great ghost who has appeared from outside this world. Now Saria must decide whether to stay silent or risk everything to bring music back to the world. That's okay too. Homakami Girl. Nope. 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 Okay. So we are still at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Yeah, we're gonna watch this one. I think we are gonna do Mao. Pass on Replica Date. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, so I need to take these down to 2 more. I think we're gonna pass on that one. Pass on that one. Fuck it, we're gonna go 16. We're gonna watch all of these last ones. So, that's gonna be my list here for spring 2025. The shows I'm gonna watch. We wanted to get 14 at most. Wanted to go for was really shooting for 12, hoping for 12. 14 at most, like I had last season. But we're gonna go with 16. It's only 2 more shows. Not a huge deal, but that's gonna be, you know, at least 1 more day. Probably like 2 more days of watching stuff to get caught up. But that's okay. I can still get caught up before we're too much farther into summer at this point, so I can get caught up on summer stuff as well. So for the spring season, I'm going to be watching ReZero Season 4. That time I got reincarnated as a slime Season 4. Wisteria Wand and Sword Season 2. The Beginning After the End Season 2. Welcome to Demon School Arumakun Season 4. Reborn as a Vending Machine, I Now Wander the Dungeon Season 3. Demons of the Shadow Realm. The Warrior Princess and the Barbaric King. Mistress Cannon is Devilishly Easy. Rooster Fighter. I Made Friends with the Second Prettiest Girl in My Class. Mao. Marriage Toxin. Gals Can't Be Kind to Otaku. Yoa Yoa Sensei and Kill Blue. So again, that's 16 shows for spring 2025 or 2026 that I'll be getting into here. So we're really going to be going through, because actually, wait, I didn't even think about that real quick. Just to double check. Not going to bring this back up. Well, I was just making sure about, it's weird, there's only 10 episodes of Free Run. Okay, so that's what we got there. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed watching these trailers with me and like the little bit of reactions that I had to these things. If so, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment if there's any shows that you think I should have added onto my list or shows I shouldn't have put on here. Maybe some of the trailers that I skipped that you think I should have watched that really maybe would have inclined me to want to put some of these other shows on my list instead. Again, I'm getting real close to being caught up on everything, so I will soon, hopefully, be back streaming on Twitch at twitch.tv/Ditkaz. That's Ditkaz. That's mostly video gameplay, but also where I will normally watch all of these trailers once I'm like caught up with everything going forward. So if you're interested in that, give me a follow there as well. And thanks for watching as always, and have a great day, everybody.